welcome to Longboat Key. This is a gorgeous place. I wanted to spend a moment with you talking about something that is so incredible. If you can catch this, it's going to change your life forever. We're all hooked into what I call the spirit network. There's one spirit that runs everything, and it's in all of us. But we let this part of us, this human skin body thing, rules so much of the time. And then we miss out on so much of life. The cool thing is, the same spirit that's in me, that animates me, that, some people call it universal spirit, some people call it, I call it God. It's that spirit that's in all of us. And the really cool thing about this is, if I make some goals, if I make some decisions in my life, and I put that out into the universe, I want you to realize this, that down the street, across the world, there are other people who have some intentions, some goals that they're making too. This has happened to me several times. I've had an idea. Well, let me tell you what my idea was. I had the idea that at Christmas time, I'd always have to lift up the bottom boughs of the tree, get a pitcher of water and pour into that bottom thing down at the bottom of the Christmas tree. I had the idea, why don't I get like a garden hose or a hose that comes up with a funnel on it that would stick up like almost in the middle of the tree, that I could take my pitcher of water and pour right into that funnel. I thought, oh my God, have I got a moneymaker here. It wasn't 2 months later I was in the store, and there was that hose thing for a Christmas tree. Guess what? That spirit put out the idea, and it's looking for people who will just grab that idea and go for it. That's for that idea. But I want you to understand, if you put out the idea that I want to be, I don't know, a basketball player, if you're a kid, you want to be an NBA star. There are other people across the world, across your state, who are also putting out the intention, I'm looking for this or that. Or if you have an idea for a book or a movie or whatever, there are people out there, might be from that house right over there, I don't know. They're putting out intention. It's really interesting. Last night, I got a call. We had to move our van because we're on an island. We had to move our van from a parking space, but he couldn't really tell us where to park. So we had to get in our boat, and you have to understand, after dark, we can't be out on that water with our pontoon boat that we had rented. So we had a short amount of time. I went over there, no parking place. And I said, I could have gotten all interpolated and say, ooh, this is really scary. I don't think I'm going to make it back in time with the dark on the water. But instead, I put out, somebody's looking for us to be able to have a place to park. And I drove by a house, and a woman was at her house. And I said, I'm going to just go to her and ask her. I went up to her and I said, listen, we're in kind of a bind. Can you help us out? Her name was Karen. She said, I would love to. And so we were able to park our car, get back in the boat and get back here right on time. And you know why? Because here was a woman who probably in her quiet time said to the Spirit, said to God, use me today. Make me a vessel. Use me in helping somebody else. Why don't you do that in your quiet time? Not only do you put out, I want to do this, but put this out. Make me a vessel. Let me help others today. Find someone to bring to me that I can help, and then be ready to help. You're going to be amazed at all of the opportunities that have been there the whole time. You just haven't been open to it. Make today your day that you're going to share life. You're going to share spirit with someone else. Spend some time on my website. That's drtimweir.com. It's just there's some information on there. It leads you to other places. It talks about my clinic a little bit and all that kind of stuff. We're also on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Go on Facebook, Loving Life with Dr. Weir. Look us up there. Get involved with your life. Get going. Get passionate once again. I'm telling you, life is too short not to be passionate about it. Listen, you got to blow the lid off this thing. You only get one chance. Keep loving life. I'll see you next week.